Well, welcome back to the channel, Old Cars New Van. Well, good morning. 2025 is racing along like nobody's business, and we haven't been to the Great British Car Journey this year. Today they have a Japanese themed car day, hence the car, hence the stylish t-shirt. So please join us as we revisit the Great British Car Journey. Well, we're in the Derbyshire countryside, probably about 10 minutes from Great British Car Journey.
Any idea what the format is for today then? Do you know what they're doing today?
I think there's a sort of fun, slightly informal competition. If it's sort of along the lines of last year. So there may be some prizes up for grabs. So
who knows?
Who knows? They may be bored of this because they've seen it before.
They have seen it before, to be fair. Yes. So we'll just have to see.
But it's just the fun of going, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
seeing everybody there and...
Yeah, and as I say, 2025 has marched along, and
we've not actually been there yet this year.
We've not been there. No, we haven't been to Great British Car Journey. So we've arrived, and it's a Sunny Main dealer. We've got two B12 coupes and our B12 estate. Really fun. So as I say, it's a Japanese day today. We're still very early. It hasn't actually officially opened yet, but there's a few early arrivals. And birds of a feather are flocking together. We've got the Subarus together, and as I said before, we've got the Nissan Sunnies together. So as I say, we're a bit early, as is always our way and want, so not many here yet. We'll see what happens later on, but nice to see a virtually new and a first generation MX-5 together. Quite an interesting Honda here. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, the Honda CRZ. We did get them in this country, but this is a Japanese import example, and it looks a little bit more sporty than, to be honest, than the ones we got in this country. But I don't know what's under the bonnet. I think it's just the standard hybrid, so from that respect the same. But it certainly looks the part. Always a strong turnout by the MR2 club, and I'm sure there'll be many more to join them. Speak of the devil, there are 3 in the queue. That looks very purposeful. That looks very original.
It's lovely.
So all Japanese cars are welcome. So obviously we do have some modern ones here. 2005 Type R Civic, which is really cool. I like this 90s Subaru Impreza. Looks really smart in black, actually. That looks really good. And as I say, we spotted these before. There's some fast Forester Subarus there. I was just chatting to the owner of this Toyota Crown. Only one in the country in this spec. This is the 3-litre petrol. Bet that goes well. I rather like the Japanese plates he's got. Yeah, stunning car. Love the wheels as well. Really cool. So this is a Honda N-Box, full K-car regs with the sort of 660 little tiny engine to comply with the Japanese rules. Really cool. Rather nice F-plate Honda Civic pulling in. To join another Honda Civic behind it. We'll video that in a moment. Yes, this tiny little K-car regulations engine. Fantastic. So here we have a really clean Micra K10, but what makes it even more exceptional is that this is the Suntop, which was a pretty rare car even in the day. Obviously, the sort of full rollback, almost Webasto style, but I'm sure it's not Webasto, sunroof, and these were a limited edition back in the day, as I say. So this is great to see. I like the period accessories that he's got, the Sony Walkman and the Watchman. Yeah, that's lovely, that. So this is just pulled in. Toyota Corolla GTI. That's really cool.
Well, apparently there's quarter of last year there's 30 on the road.
30 on the road of the GTIs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what state the others are in? There's 3 that I know
Yeah,
of.
yeah, really nice examples. The seats are fantastic.
Well, I mean, I've had this for 31 years.
Have you really?
Yeah, so I mean,
Gosh.
it's done about 117, but it's done 10 in like the last 20.
Yeah.
So it was basically my works van.
Right. Yeah.
And then one day I put it in the garage, and then when I got it out next time, I was interested in it.
Yes. Yeah. No, absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Right. The phone just decided to switch off, so I had to break off there. But yeah, this GTI Corolla, absolutely lovely. And as I say, we saw this one pull in a little earlier, the Honda Civic. In fact, there's 2 of them. This white one we haven't really had a close look at. It looks very original. Fantastic. So, just been chatting to the owners of this fantastic little Civic that we spotted earlier, and he's very kindly going to give me a little inside view of it. So this has been in your family really for
Yes.
ages, hasn't it? Yeah. And you can tell looking at the car, family owned, well, from you effectively, and it shows. Absolutely terrific. Yeah, that's very clean.
We did have dealer stickers on the back, but they're all kind of they're really manky. They've got really horrible.
Yeah.
So we took them off the window.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. So yeah, I love that white Civic, really cool. And then next to it, one of the very last Mark 1 MX-5s or Unos Roadsters. I think this is a Mazda badged UK car. So being a late one, R plate. Yeah, this was changeover year to the Mark II, so that is a very late one. I can recommend the bacon sarnies at Great British Car Journey. They're very good. And the tea. That's better. So here we have a little sporty Suzuki. Again, we did get them in this country, but this is a Japanese import example. And obviously somebody's spent a lot of time and effort on that engine bay. Looking great. Yeah, that's fantastic. Really cute little thing. In the back field, looking slightly neglected, I have to say, but maybe it's all work in progress. 2 rather interesting cars. Obviously today is a Japanese themed day, but there's some real Japanese content here, because obviously this was the collaboration between what was then Austin Rover, the last car ever badged as a Triumph, and Honda. So very much claim to fame with regards to a Japanese themed car day. And then obviously behind it, the car that directly replaced the Triumph Acclaim, the Rover, in this case 213. And here we have a Nissan Cube, Cube 3 to be exact, lurking on the end. Again, looks like a Japanese import. Rather a good colour for one of those, I think. Another little K car, I'm sure that's K car regs. Yes, the N1. So a little Nissan Figaro. Of course, these are a Micra underneath, but they certainly got the retro style, haven't they? Japanese import. One of these rather unique looking Toyota Sierras with their scissor doors. Little Toyota Corolla. I think the roof box is as large as the car. So rather surprisingly, another Toyota Corolla GTI has rolled in. Not the most common of cars, so to see two at a fairly small gathering like this is quite surprising. Again, with the very distinctive check seats. It's really nice. So some further late arrivals. This rather nice Japanese domestic market spec Silvia. Rather nice colour on that, suits it well actually. Yeah. Hello. So B12, this is
I was way out.
This is probably why we have to use a photo.
I did photos during my show.
Oh, fantastic. It's good fun. Yeah, we've been before, but this is the first time that we've seen it. We're very excited.
I believe how expensive cars are. I've got lots of cars in there, you know. You've got lives out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big cars are expensive now, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Okay guys, we are going to give out some awards, so if you think you might be in for one, you need to be heading this way. Lovely little Nissan Micra with the sunroof, which I've never ever seen one of those before, and so here is the proud owner.
Yay.
Sorry, I don't know your name. Jack. So this is Jack's car. I've never seen one. I've never seen one before. A two-door Basto sunroof, and apparently this was a limited edition they did in Japan, and they didn't realise it rained as much as it does over here, so it was never a big seller. But great to see it, Jack. Thanks very much for bringing it.
Thank you very much.
And come again. So my second place car is allegedly the only, I think it's a Nissan, but only Nissan Sunny Estate of its era still left running. And what's kind of unbelievable to me is the original bill of sale is taped to the window, and back whenever it was, that car was £9,000. You know, we think cars are expensive now, so £9,000, and people bought them because they were cheap. You know, so it sort of puts into perspective how expensive motoring was back in those days. So if the lovely owners of that car would like to come forward, and
Thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you.
You're warm welcome.
Thank you.
here's your award.
Well done.
Don't drop the trophy. Somebody dropped one of those and it exploded.
So good old Sunny Jim. We're lining up the three together. We're just waiting for the Subaru. That lovely car that's at first place, and we'll get them all lined up for a photo shoot. So the three together, fantastic. It's been a really great day. The rain was threatening, but we've got away with it.
So I don't know what the future will hold. There is half of me that thinks, no, I could never replace it, so hang on to it. There's half of me that thinks, cash it in and buy something completely different, you know. And
Hang on to it,
and
never
go
replace it.
Go again. But I'd have to buy something really rare again to replace it. I couldn't just, you know, loads of cars that I love, but if there's a few of them, then it's not going to replace this, you know. So it's got to be unique. We've got two other classics, and both of which are very, very, very common classics. So this is our 80s car. We've got a 90s MX-5 with copper headlights, which is Maya's car, and I've got a 1972 Rover P6.
Very nice.
So that's my 70s car, but they're very common. They're still very common.
Yeah.
To a penny, really, over P6s. Whereas this,
Maybe not quite to a penny, but I know what you mean.
you know what I mean. I mean, you go to a show, you'll see two or three.
Yeah.
You know, you go to a big show, you go to Thorsby,
It's nice
you
to
go
have something rare, I must admit.
something that you will never see another one of. Yeah. So it will be a hard car to replace when the time comes, but if I want to keep on going to Festival Exceptional, I will have to replace it. So watch this space. We've got a very exciting summer anyway. With this car.
I need a new. Well, I'm just going to get a second hand Mark II roof because they've got glass window. I also need a new rain rail as well. Yeah, but you still fit to the phone. Well, that's it. Yeah. Mine fits really, and it's a Philips.
Well, good old Sunny Jim just keeps on winning. Nah, really great day. We've had a fantastic time. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all again very, very soon. Cheers now.